Ja, meine Damen und Herren, ich freue mich außerordentlich, jetzt einen Gast in meinem Gespräch zu haben, Dr. KHARCHEN WANGCHUK RINPOCHE from Bhutan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very glad to have a guest in my talk here today, Dr. KHARCHEN WANGCHUK RINPOCHE, and we have a talk about very different issues and content concerning spirituality of today. And before we enter into details, I would like to ask you, my dear guest, to give us a sort of introduction of your life and your curriculum vitae,
Okay.
to make our listeners understand who you are and
sure.
why you are here.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable Consul, from Bhutan to Germany, right?
Yeah.
And thank you for coming here, and thank you for your precious time. And I am His Eminence Dr. KHARCHEN WANGCHUK Rinpoche. So in brief, Dr. KHARCHEN Rinpoche from Bhutan. And I born to one of the noble families in Bhutan. We call Sam, and my clan, or the noble family, we call Kanyul Sam. So who is the direct descendant of Tetan Dojilimba,
Okay.
one of the 5 treasury builders, King Tendambas. And I am the 4th generation. So when I was very young, I started my traditional education with my uncle, who was also local kind of spiritual lama, something like that.
Yeah.
Local priest, I mean.
Where did you live in Bhutan?
I come from the village called Phopchikha.
Where is that located?
Yeah, it is under WANGCHUK district, and the paradise of black neck crane.
Okay.
So people say that this is Phopchikha is the second Switzerland.
Good.
Of Bhutan.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And after my preliminary studies, primary education in traditional education.
Yeah.
I think I was started when I was around 4 years old, and then after that I went to the primary school in Phopchikha. And when I was in 6th grade, and then I was recognized kind of the reincarnation of KHARCHEN WANGCHUK, who was one of the 25 disciples of Guru Rinpoche, and the elder brother of Daikini Yeshe.
Okay.
So then they took me to the monastery, Kantingyoma Monastery. So there I got the opportunity to study Buddhist studies and all kind of different practices. I completed 9th grade, so it's they consider as a master's in Buddhist studies. And also I also taught there for a few years as a Kempo. And then after that, so I just went from there. So then I left the celibacy life, and then I became kind of Gomchen. You call it Gomchen, kind of a tantric practitioner.
Okay.
So Gom means meditation.
Yeah.
Chen means great.
Yeah.
It's kind of great meditator actually. And so in order to receive other like high level practices or like Dzogchen practices, all these kind of things. So I just left the monastery, and then again I went back to college actually. So I did degree honors from the Royal University of Bhutan, and then after that, so by default or by my karmic links, I served to the government as a lecturer and also chief research officers in gross national happiness, and also chief language development officer in the government, language development commission. And then again I went back to study to UK
Mhm.
So I did masters in linguistics
Mhm.
again, and then again I went back to Bhutan.
Mhm.
So I served my government like 2 years, and then I received offer from my previous university to do PhD. So I went back to UK.
Mhm.
So I did PhD in social linguistics.
Okay.
And then from there, again I won Fulbright scholarship to teach. So I went to USA within college where our President King studied.
Mhm.
So I taught there 11 months. I taught English Buddhism,
Okay.
cultural and social linguistics there.
Uh-huh.
So side by side, and I also I have been teaching like meditations, Dzogchen practices, including preliminary practice, some in person, some on Zoom, online, because from COVID, so we had to do so many things on Zoom or online.
Mhm.
Then I was in the UK for some times, sometimes teaching at my university, doing some research, teaching online. I also went to some Bhajayan centers in the UK to lead some retreats, like Bhajakilaya retreats, seven line prayers of Guru Rinpoche retreats, and so many things teaching online. And then I met Beta, now we consider as Bhajara sister and brother,
Mhm.
on Facebook. And then I just came to visit here actually. And then I met a few people here, so they want some empowerments, some teachings.
Okay.
So I did 2 or 3 days.
Did you meet Bhutanese people here in Germany?
No, I could not meet anyone here. That's why later on I wanted to ask you whether there is a Bhutanese society in Germany or.
No, there's no Bhutanese society, but they are spread all over. We have a couple of students
Oh, okay.
at different universities.
Right.
And there is Professor Dorji in Hamburg.
I heard of him.
Yeah,
I heard
he's
of him, but
there for 20 years,
I have never met him in person.
giving lectures in Buddhism. And, yeah, I met him several times.
Okay.
Very interesting person.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. And as I have you as a privileged, well-experienced Rinpoche here,
Thank you so much.
If I look to the societies of today, and maybe in the Western world, we have a lot of problems, a lot of crises. We have war, we have anxiety, we have burnout, we have depression, we have psychological diseases and all that. So the society is not in a good shape. And my experience and understanding from my lessons, from my teachers, is you have to go inwards to grow with your inner growth further. There are different ways. Buddhism is one way, the Christian religion or other religions, or there's psychology, philosophy, quantum physics, and so on. And when I talk to people, I found that if you talk about mindfulness, awareness, consciousness, letting go, and so on, I got the feeling that not everybody is knowing what he's talking about. And therefore I would like to take the opportunity to ask you, as well experienced Rinpoche, what is mindfulness for you? Let us start with mindfulness. What is mindfulness for you?
Thank you so much. It is mindfulness is very, very important, one of the important factors. So to create calmness or peace, or you can say bliss at your mind, or you can say at your heart. And also I also would like to say a few words about mindfulness and other things. Maybe I can say all.
Yeah. Okay.
And then later on, if you have some questions,
Good.
we can do that.
Good.
So
Thank you.
starting from mindfulness.
Yeah.
So I will tell all of this, everything based on like Buddhist aspects or something like perceptions.
Mhm.
So mindfulness for me, so I have written some points,
It's okay.
bullet points,
Yeah,
so in order to remember sequence, in order to follow the right track.
Good, very good.
So mindfulness for me is the practice of like paying attention to the present moment, just present moment, without recalling your past and without inviting your future moment, and which is also with openness, maybe some out of some curiosity, and also without any judgment. So this is the key concept in many spiritual traditions, especially in Buddhism, and it's also widely now these days now widely used in modern like psychology, also well-being practices. And as I pointed out here, the core aspects of mindfulness is like present moment awareness. So the basic thing is present moment awareness. So being fully engaged in what you are doing right now. So because many people they even don't aware of what you are eating, what you are drinking, and what you are driving and where you are going. So that's why so fully engaged in what you are doing right now in the present moment, whether it is breathing, or whether you are walking or eating or listening or driving or sitting on the toilet or anything. And now, second, the point according to me is non-judgmental observation. That's also quite important. Observing your thoughts, emotions and sensations without labeling them good or bad.
And how can people reach that?
Just keep as it is. It's like let it go.
Yeah.
Whatever you think, let it think.
Yeah.
And let it go and let it come back. Because one of the very what we call the Buddhist saint said, "Kanda Towa Song, Kanda Towa Wong, Kanda Towa Song, Ngalagi Wachiame."
What it means that in English?
Anything can go.
Yeah.
Anything can come. I don't care anything. So this is what he was doing.
That's good.
Yeah. And third one is acceptance. Acceptance. So allowing things to be as they are, without trying to maybe block or resist or change them in the moment. Because we are always trying to change something, not natural things. So we never keep the things as natural as it is. We are always trying to change the thing. From its natural color to the artificial things, or natural thinking to the artificial thinking with force.
All the people want to change all the time everything.
So they wanted to be something, something negative, but they wanted to be positive or something like that. They always change. And the important thing is clarity. Seeing clearly what is happening. What is happening in your experience, very clearly within yourself and also in the world around you. So you have to be very mindful. Or also, maybe I'll say something about awareness later on, but also yes, awareness as well. Actually, awareness is the fundamental of mindfulness. It comes later a little bit. And in this kind of modern world, you can say, or degenerated period, it's very important why we practice mindfulness. Why? So this is the question comes to everybody's mind, I think. The number one I noted here is so it reduces stress and anxiety. Because everybody is stressed, everybody's tense, everybody's stressed out. So in any situation at any time. And also it improves your focus and attention. What focusing what you are doing at the moment and what is your purpose, your objectives, and your intention. Yeah, enhances emotional regulation inside. It's one point, and depends compassion and mainly self-awareness, which is very important. One of the important factors. And also, when your mind is calm, quiet, peaceful, and clear, it supports your physical. When your mental health is good, it really supports your physical health as well. Whatever disease you get in your body, so it arises or it comes within your mind itself. It doesn't come from other outer objects. So that's why these are some points, no, why we practice mindfulness at the basic level. And if I recommend very simple mindfulness exercise, very easy. Yeah, just sit comfortably wherever you are sitting, on the chair, maybe as you mentioned, on a car seat when traffic is jammed. So, and just with your back straight, your spine back straight, because we have some channels run through just behind your spinal cord. So the channels are hollow inside. That's why we have to be very straight, because if your channel is bended, then it's like if the pipe is bended, then water cannot go through the pipe. So similar to this one, if your channel is bended, then wind cannot run through. So if the wind is blocked, then you are dropped. You are dropped, not only call you drop. Also, cannot run through properly, and you become agitated, or distress, or stress, or tense. All these negative actions coming within your channel, wind, and drop, and within your mind. Yeah, and then so your eyes can be maybe closed if you have a very peaceful or very secured or protected place. Otherwise, maybe keep a soft gaze. Just can see the tip of your nose, and then the bottom, and then breathe naturally. To not forcefully, just breathe out and in naturally. Long breath, yeah. And very softly, not very roughly, not forcefully. That is a sorry. Yeah, and then bring your full attention to your breath. You have to mix, or you can say merge your mind so with your breath. So two becomes one, yeah? Two in one becomes one, oneness. And feel the inhale and exhale. You can feel, no? Inhale, then exhale. You can exhale through your nostril, or rather, mostly actually in Bhajana practice, mostly they advise exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nostril, exhale through your mouth. So that's the proper way, right way, you can say. And if your mind wanders, and then gently, don't force, let it go for sometimes. Maybe it wanders somewhere, I'm here, but my mind wanders somewhere in Bhutan, or maybe in Delhi, or with my dad, or with my staff, or something like that. But let it do its work. Don't force to bring it back, no? Just after finishing it, and then gently, very softly bring it back again to your breath, without self-criticism, without annoying yourself, without thinking anything. Yeah, never be disturbed emotionally. Okay, so yeah, if you do this for like a minute or more, whenever you can. So if you do more, then the more calmness you achieve. simple steps to practice mindfulness.
According to my understanding, if I look into the word meaning of the word mindfulness,
Mindfulness, yeah.
I think what is my experience as well, as you are meditate to stop thinking, to stop your mind. So mindfulness means exactly the content of the word, full of mind.
Full of mind, yes.
But this is wrong.
Yeah.
You have to get rid of your mind. You have to stop the mind. So therefore, when I tell Americans or English, you will talk English, it's the wrong word. I would prefer to say mindlessness.
Mindlessness, yeah.
But it's not usual to use mindlessness, but it says more what we both mean. Stop thinking, stop feeling, stop your mind.
Just keep as it is, yeah.
Keep as it is. Get rid of your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah? You can
Rid of your thoughts.
Yeah.
Rid of your emotions.
Yeah, interesting.
Just the nature of mind itself.
Yeah, good.
Running through with your breath, no? Yeah.
And what is consciousness for you?
Consciousness and awareness, I think they're quite similar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So if I talk about something about awareness
Uh-huh.
or consciousness, also like when you are awake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where you are alert.
Yeah.
And then you are conscious inside, actually naturally, very crystal clear. But the obscurations matter a lot. You know, for example, innerly you are very calm, quiet, peaceful, and blissful. But then, according to because of the outer conditions, and then your defilements, delusions, you know, anger, attachment, ignorance, all these obscurations.
When you read literature or talk to people who are well experienced, there's more and more of today the impression that consciousness is the basis of everything.
Yeah.
It's consciousness is, and out of consciousness occurs all the rest, the reality. But consciousness is the driving force. And my teacher, Thomas Campbell in the United States, he is a physicist and consciousness researcher. And he says consciousness is the basis of everything. And if you break it more down, it's information. Yeah. So out of your consciousness, informations are coming. We don't know where they come from. Thomas Campbell said, I call it larger consciousness system, or the universe. Out of that comes a digital stream of information, and this forms your reality.
Yeah.
So the reality is not real, it's virtual, because consciousness is real, or the field out of consciousness, and you get a data stream like in a video game. You get a data stream, and the data stream is creating the reality. And Hans-Peter Dürr, the quantum physicist, he was explaining to me, according to his experience in quantum physics, there is a field, a corporation field, or quantum field, which is empty. But it has one ability, and he calls it potentiality. He has a potential to create matter and energy all of a sudden in parts of seconds. And out of this is developing reality. So he is distinguishing this consciousness field and reality. And this is interesting because Thomas Campbell said consciousness and reality is virtual. And as this is data stream out of consciousness, you can, by your meditation or your thoughts or your impressions or recommendations, influence the data stream to form reality. For instance, in healing. This is, for me, this is very interesting.
Yeah, consciousness. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Even in Buddhism also. In
Yeah.
Buddhism, there are so many levels or so many layers of consciousness. I think consciousness in Buddhism means we call kunji. Very tiny, maybe almost invisible conscious is always there. It's a base of everything. And kunji, sometimes they even say, even when you are fully enlightened, so can many different views. So they say, oh, still there is consciousness.
It was interesting for me in the experience.
And then all the branches of consciousness. So arises from this main we call it kunji, means base of all other minds, consciousness, like from the chosen, from the basic consciousness. Then so it what we say, it creates, or emerges other eight man branches. And then from 8 man branches there should be Semjung Makjunga. Get 58 different branches of consciousness. So
it was for me a very important experience with Hans-Peter Dürr. When I have written my first book, it's called in German Leben im goldenen Wind, Living in the Golden Wind. Golden Wind is a koan. I was quoting him with they said his consciousness is the background field and it's empty.
Yes.
So I was remembering that in Buddhism you have the expression emptiness.
Emptiness,
And in German it's Form ist Leere und Leere ist Form. Emptiness is form and form is emptiness. So when Dürr said the consciousness field is empty, this reminds me to the Buddhism saying, this was many years before quantum physics.
So many similarities,
It's both. It's both sides of one reality. Emptiness and so I asked Hans-Peter Dürr when I was translating my German book into the English book, which is called Living in the Golden Wind. What should I say to the cooperative background field? Nobody would understand that. No. And then he answered, just immediately, you can call it ever-acting process. And this was marvelous. We have an ever-acting process, where you cannot see it, you cannot feel it. If you are opening your mind and your consciousness, you feel the ever-acting process. Like Peter said, the unity of the horse, the archery, and her ego. This is an ever-acting process which was influencing the reality. Ever-acting process means many people don't experience that, don't see it. But if you look to the grass, you cannot see that the grass is growing, but it is growing. And if you understand that, experience that by meditation and mindfulness, you're in this ever-acting process. You're part of it. You realize that you're part of it, and you can influence it in favor of yourself and other people. For freedom and peace. You can create peace by influencing this ever-acting process. So it was wonderful, this description. Do you have any experience, or is in Buddhism any experience that out of mindfulness experience, compassion, healing is influenced?
So healing, for example, when we are talking about consciousness, so in Buddhism they have so many different levels, from Hinayana till Vajrayana. So from they call same means just conscious, and then when you reach at the level of the Ati Yoga, they call Rigpa. Rigpa means it's kind of lay language, you can say aware, awakened, awakening mind, something like that. And then the healing is to when you get rid of suffering, and then the process of healing emerges. But in order to get rid of the suffering, it's called, you have to know the origin of suffering. Because,
Okay.
yeah, Phonobatus, no?
Yeah.
Buddha taught Phonobatus.
Yeah.
Suffering. So in order to get rid of the suffering, so you have to recognize the origin of suffering. It's called
Exactly.
Injung, Dukkha.
Yeah.
And then in order to recognize, for example, a very intelligent dog or maybe lion, so when they got hit by a stone,
Yeah.
they don't watch the stone.
Yeah.
They go to the source, where this stone comes from. So yeah, similar to this one.
Yeah.
So you have to you can say research or look at the origin of the
Okay.
suffering. So
Okay.
in order to recognize or catch this origin, and you have to practice the path.
And then the healing is the
Yeah,
following.
yeah, and path. There are eight noble path. So when you follow eight noble path, and then you there's a process we can get rid of suffering bit by
Okay.
bit, and then finally the healing comes.
Very good.
So dukkha, when dukkha is gone,
Yeah.
then it comes to Dungil, Pinjung, Gokpa, Lam. So Gok means block.
Good.
Yeah, when you block the suffering, then you will realize the what you call Dewa, the great bliss, and then healing comes there.
Oh, this is very, very important, interesting for us here in Germany, what you just explained to us. And you are now here in Germany, you are 80 million Germans. What is your message as a Bhutanese Rinpoche to the German people? What is at the final end of our talk, what is your message? What do you want to tell the Germans?
I would like to tell, so especially in this, you can say modern time or degenerated period. So the most important thing is we have everybody wishes to be happy, but in order to achieve happiness, so we have, as I just mentioned before, so we have to look into the source of happiness. So in order to achieve happiness, what we have to do, what we have to practice. For example, in Bhutan, we follow the guiding philosophy as gross national happiness rather than gross domestic product. So gross national happiness always look inward, your mind, which is fully rooted into Buddhist philosophy, not looking outward. So when you look outward, when then many wanting, everything you want.
Yeah, if you ask our German people here or other Western people, what do you need to be happy? They would say a nice wife, nice car, much money, big house, and so on. So it's all outside. And for me, as honorary consul, I talk to many people. They ask me, "What about gross national happiness?" And I said, "It's not the Western understanding of happiness. It's what you said, inward. It's a balance of inside out and outside in. It's the internal grow. You're not dependent on the outside. It's the internal, and this is what the fourth king was meaning when he said it's more important than gross national products.
Absolutely.
And I think now, if I look to Bhutan, with all the influence from the West or from India, with internet, iPhones, television, Bitcoin mines,
Bitcoin Pi, so much,
and all that is a big influx. With negative influences in Bhutan.
Coming in, so much.
Where is the Buddhism? Where is spirituality? Where's the real meaning of gross national happiness? What the fourth king was looking for. So I'm very happy that the king, the young king, has started this Gelefu project, which is based on mindfulness, what we discussed just now, where the idea is to get people there, invest there, do business, but mindful and be fair to other people in freedom and grow inside in the Galefu region.
Yeah.
And I wish all the best for everybody who is involved in this project, and especially for the king. It was really a move in the today's situation of Bhutan that the king said, now we start a region, it's a large region, which is mindfulness driven. And they have their own legislation and laws and all that. So it's a part of Bhutan, and the question is, how will the Galefu district influence the rest of Bhutan?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think we just started creating this beautiful name, Mindfulness City. Mindfulness City. And then it maybe it will become like a open color mountain.
Yeah.
Sooner or later. So everybody is wishing to be as like paradise. Everybody can go there, and then they can receive whatever they want, and different kinds of practices or teachings or maybe empowerments. That's what they are trying to establish.
It could be an example for the whole world.
Yeah, everything there, and also every kind of different sects of Buddhism, such as KHARCHEN, Nima, different mandalas, so whatever they wish to receive, so to calm their mind to achieve happiness.
Maybe sometimes we Germans like to live in Galefu, mindfulness area. Retire.
Everybody wants to come there, maybe.
Okay, Rinpoche, thank you very much for this conversation.
Okay.
It will be spread here in the book is in English. I will publish it around about the globe.
Okay.
What you said is very important. It helps me for my further work, understanding the expressions well, and do my job as honorary consul of Bhutan better and in the right sense of gross national happiness. Help people to be more free and not depend on outside success. So you helped me a lot in my understanding of Bhutan. Thank you very much, and all the best for you in the future.
My pleasure.
And your mission for the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah.